I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences.
Iman Shumpert seriously has a lot of nerve. Like, he's got the audacity to act bold without a hint of self-awareness. He's now out here predicting the downfall of Teyana Taylor's new relationship, which is pretty wild considering he was the main reason their marriage fell apart in the first place. Let's not twist things. This man was unfaithful, constantly surrounded by scandal, and even played stepdad to the children of women he was cheating with. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to give relationship advice? Please. He needs to take several seats. Let's unpack this because the level of delusion here is just out of control. Iman was never some innocent, loyal husband who got blindsided by Teyana walking away. No, he's the one who caused this divorce. For years, he's been at the center of cheating rumors. And every time things seemed to calm down, a new scandal would pop up. People on TikTok are flooded with claims. There are even whispers that he has a secret child. Imagine that. He's reportedly sending photos of himself with the baby to his other women. Make it make sense. And the craziest thing? Through all this nonsense, Teyana was still defending him. She stood by him, worked hard to protect his name, and tried to hold the marriage together. But for what? While she was busy making sure he didn't look like a terrible husband, he was out here being one. When she finally decided to leave, he had the nerve to act like she was the problem. Absolutely not. We're not buying that. When Teyana chose to walk away, she didn't do it with drama or pettiness. She left gracefully. She didn't hop on Instagram to bash him, she didn't expose his secrets, and she didn't play the role of the angry ex. She just packed her bags, got her papers in order, and moved on with class. And that move, that stunned him. He probably thought she'd cry, beg, or put on a messy show like some reality TV moment. But Teyana kept it grown. She walked away in silence and peace. And now she's found someone new who seems to truly value her. Enter Aaron Pierre, aka the real-life Mufasa. While neither of them has publicly confirmed the relationship, we don't need a press release to see what's happening. Not long after the breakup, the two were seen attending the 15% Pledge event and then the American Black Film Festival gala together. They gave off major power couple energy. Did you see that hug when Aaron won the Rising Star Award? Teyana hugged him like she really meant it. That wasn't just a casual good job hug. There was real connection there. And Aaron? He's nothing like Iman. He's not surrounded by chaos, doesn't have a long line of women in his DMs, and most importantly, he seems to genuinely respect Teyana. Sure, it's early, but everything about his vibe says he's not here to play games. And as for Iman, he saw all of this, and from what's being said, he's not happy. Jealousy might be creeping in because for the first time, he's seeing Teyana truly happy without him, and that might be the biggest blow to his ego. Yet, just when you thought Iman Shumpert couldn't be any more outrageous, he managed to take his pettiness to a whole new level. Word is he's now trying to get custody of the kids, just to get under Teyana's skin. Make it make sense. This is the same man who once tried to reduce his already low child support payments. The same one who, according to reports, barely paid attention to his kids when they were with him, choosing luxury and comfort over their actual care. And no, this isn't made up. Remember the story where both of his kids, who are under 8, were placed in a rideshare in Chicago while he cruised in a private car. That says a lot. Yet this is the guy who thinks he's in a position to judge who should or shouldn't be a parent. Please. It's giving bitter ex energy, like someone craving attention because their former partner finally upgraded to a man who respects her and doesn't make headlines for the wrong reasons. Honestly, at this point, it's hard to tell who behaves. Worse, athletes or rappers. They all follow the same tired pattern. One thing's for sure, jealous exes hate watching someone glow up after leaving them behind. Iman used to be that guy, NBA star, married to a smart, stunning black woman, and admired for having a solid family image. He was winning in life. But then came the decline. His basketball money started to dry up, his acting career never took off, and does anyone even remember that podcast he started? Exactly. Crickets. Now he's just another ex online, talking nonsense and trying to stay relevant by throwing shade. He's even gone as far as saying Aaron Pierre is going to end up hurting Teyana just like he did. That right there? That's pure projection. Iman sees Teyana doing better, and it's burning him up inside. She found peace. She found someone who treats her with love, and suddenly he's spinning stories to bring drama into her world again. The idea that Aaron Pierre is going to walk away from Teyana is just ridiculous. Let's be real. He's nothing like a washed-up athlete trying to stay relevant. Aaron's career is steadily rising. There's no mess surrounding him, no baby, mama drama, no cheating allegations, no wild behavior. The guy keeps his life clean and steady. More importantly, he truly seems to care for Teyana in a way that's real and visible. You can tell when a man is genuinely in love. That look, the one where he sees no one else but her in a crowded room, that's how Aaron looks at Teyana. It's not for show, it's not for social media, and it definitely isn't fake. He's completely present, just like Russell Wilson is, with Kiara. Now let's be honest about why Iman is acting out. This has nothing to do with protecting or loving Teyana. It's about control and cash. Back when they were together, Teyana was the main provider, and she still is. Meanwhile, Iman is out here trying to fight a court over $88,000 a month in child support for just 2 kids. This is the same guy who, according to reports, drops $14,000 every month just on food, but claims he can't afford his responsibilities. The audacity. He even told the judge he wants some of the gifts he gave Teyana returned, like a condo and jewelry. That's not all. There are even reports saying he asked for a cut of royalties from her past work, stuff she created before they were even in a relationship. It's pretty clear he's more bothered by Aaron not needing any help from the court than anything else. Fans have picked up on it too. One even joked that Iman's reaction made more sense once he realized Teyana moved on to Mufasa. That's what they call a serious upgrade. It's wild how guys only start to care when they see their ex glowing up with someone new. You didn't cherish her when she was yours. Someone else came along and did it right. And funny enough, Iman stayed quiet the entire time, until Aaron showed up. Now, all of a sudden, it's an issue. At the end of the day, Iman had someone special and let her slip away. Watching Teyana flourish now clearly stings. But what do y'all think? Is Iman just going to keep throwing shade, or will he finally get over it and move forward? And could Aaron really be the perfect man for Teyana?
I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences.
Iman Shumpert really has the audacity. Like, seriously, where did this brand new confidence even come from? The man is now out here predicting the downfall of Teyana Taylor's current relationship. Let's not forget, he was the main reason she left him in the first place. Just to be clear, Iman was the one cheating, publicly embarrassing her, getting caught up in controversy after controversy, and allegedly playing stepdad to his side chick's kids. Now, suddenly he's trying to give relationship advice? Nah, someone tell him to have several seats. Let's really unpack this because the level of denial is honestly wild. Iman was never some innocent, devoted husband blindsided by a breakup. He built the foundation for this divorce with his own hands. His name was constantly being dragged through the mud due to infidelity rumors. Just when people started giving him a chance, a new scandal would pop up, again and again. There were even whispers online that he has a secret child. Yup, TikToks. Been all over it. Word is he's been sending photos of himself and the baby to his other women on the side. How messy is that? And through all of this, Teyana still had his back. She defended him. She stayed silent, trying to keep his image clean while her own heart was probably breaking. She fought to make it work, to keep their family whole. But while she was protecting his name, he was out here doing the exact opposite of a good husband. When she finally reached her limit and chose peace over drama, suddenly he acted like she was the problem? Yeah, not buying it. The truth is, when Teyana walked away, she did it with elegance and dignity. She didn't run to social media to drag him. She didn't reveal all his dirty laundry. She didn't play the bitter ex-wife. She just made her quiet exit, signed her papers, packed up her stuff, and moved forward like a queen. That's what shook him the most. He probably thought she'd fall apart, come crawling back, or turn the breakup into some reality TV meltdown. But she didn't. Instead, she leveled up and found someone who really sees her worth. That someone is Aaron Pierre, the real-life Mufasa. And even though they haven't officially confirmed anything, let's be honest, the energy is loud and clear. They were seen together at the 15% Pledge event, and then again at the American Black Film Festival Gala. The vibe? Strong, sophisticated, powerful. Did y'all see the way she hugged him when he won the Rising Star Award? That wasn't just a congrats hug, it had real emotion behind it. Aaron Pierre is everything Iman wasn't. He brings peace, not problems. He's not out here entertaining dozens of girls in his DMs. And while it's still early, one thing is obvious. He respects Teyana. And guess who's been watching all of this unfold? Yup, Iman. Just when you thought Iman couldn't take his bitterness any further, he managed to crank it up a notch. Reports now claim that he's actually trying to get custody of the kids, not out of love or concern, but just to spite Teyana. How does that even make sense? This is the same man who already tried to reduce the small amount of child support he was paying. The same man who, according to several sources, barely paid attention to his kids when they were with him, choosing instead to focus on his own luxurious lifestyle. Let's not forget that viral story where it was reported that Iman put both of his young kids, yes, under the age of 8, in a rideshare in Chicago while he comfortably rode in a separate private vehicle. And now this guy wants to question who should be parenting? The hypocrisy is next level. His actions scream bitterness and a desperate need for attention. It's as if he's deliberately stirring the pot just because Teyana finally has a man in her life who treats her right and doesn't bring shame to her name every week. Even fans are catching on to his energy, and not in a good way. One fan straight up said, "I get why he's mad. The moment he realized it was Mufasa, that upgrade had to hurt." That's exactly the point. It's always entertaining and a little sad to watch how some men act when their exes find real happiness with someone better. If you didn't treat her right, someone else will. And Iman's silence turned to noise the moment Aaron Pierre stepped into the picture. The truth is, Iman let an amazing woman walk out of his life. And now, seeing her glow and grow with someone new clearly hits a nerve. So what do you think? Will Iman finally accept reality and move on? Or is he going to keep playing the victim? And could Aaron, aka Mufasa, be the one who's truly right for Teyana? Or do all men eventually show the same behavior?